What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Lara Fabian and Johnny Hallyday Requiem pour un fou. This was requested by Michael as one of his monthly requests included in my Patreon membership. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He also left a message with a little bit of context saying, you already know Lara, which is true. I think I reacted to Je suis malade by her. He continues to say, Johnny was a very popular French singer who was also known as the French Elvis. Unfortunately, he passed away in December 2017. The song was originally released in 1976 by Johnny Hallyday as a solo track and was a #1 hit in France. It's about a romantic drama and a crime of passion. A man loses his mind with heartbreak when the woman leaves him. In a frenzy of pain and madness, he kills her so that no one else can have her. The police surrounds his house while he waits for his end. For the duet with Lara, the lyrics were slightly adapted so that Lara takes on the woman's perspective and the two come across as a tragic, doomed couple, much like a Bonnie and Clyde scene. That sounds very intense and dramatic already. I loved Lara Fabian when I heard her for the first time. Haven't seen or heard anything by Johnny Hallyday before, so I'm excited to check him out for the first time. And yeah, if you want to be like Michael and support me and my channel, you can request a song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content. Like this one, you get requests included monthly, there are full concert reactions and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. It starts in a dramatic way. Pretty epic.
Je vous préviens, n'approchez pas, que vous soyez flic ou bateau. Je tue celui qui fait un pas, je ne ferai pas de cadeau. Éteignez tous ces projecteurs et baissez vos fusils braqués. Non, je ne vais pas m'envoler sans elle.
Dites au curé, dites au pasteur qu'ailleurs ils aillent se faire pendre. Le diable est passé de bonheur et mon âme n'est plus aveugle. Si vous me laissez cette nuit, alors
Both of them have a very powerful entry into the song.
à quoi me servirait ma vie sans lui?
N'était qu'un fou et par amour, elle a fait de moi un fou d'amour.
Ciel, c'était ses yeux, sa bouche, c'était son cœur, son cœur.
L'aimais tant, et que pour la garder, je l'ai tuée pour qu'un grand
It's got a very raspy, gritty voice.
Il faut qu'il meure, oui qu'il meure d'amour. pâlit, les chasseurs et les chiens ont faim. C'est l'heure de sonner la lali. La bête doit mourir ce matin.
Je vais ouvrir grand les volets, referme-moi le cœur, je suis prête. Je peux m'endormir pour toujours, pour toujours.
Je n'étais qu'un fou, mais par amour, elle a fait de moi un fou d'amour.
Mon chien s'éteint, ses yeux se bougent. Ma vie, c'était son corps, son corps.
Je l'aimais tant que pour la garder, je l'ai tuée. Je ne suis qu'un fou,
Tu n'es qu'un fou
un fou d'amour,
d'amour.
un pauvre fou qui meurt d'amour.
This is so intense. Dramatic, theatrical.
Qui meurt d'amour.
But also impressive vocals by both of them.
Tu meurs d'amour.
Qui meurt d'amour.
Qui
Wow. I love how they didn't just sing this song, they really performed it in such a great way. Like I said, it's so dramatic, so theatrical, so intense, but also so powerful and so captivating. It's very cinematic in a pretty dark way, and maybe that's mainly because of the theme and this tragic vibe that's in the lyrics already, but also the sound and everything there, their deliveries. It's very emotionally charged, and both of them bring these emotions across in such a great way. I think what also works very well and is also part of why this sounds so good is the vocals that are pretty contrasting to each other. Johnny Hallyday having this deeper voice, like I mentioned during the song, a little gritty, a little raspy, almost this kind of weathered sound of his voice, and the delivery almost having some kind of authority in it. And in contrast to that, Lara Fabian having this pretty clear voice with an awesome range. Obviously, the high notes she hits are very impressive, but also a great range in dynamics in the way she delivers. Of course, she has those soaring vocals, but she can also move pretty seamlessly from like tenderness to explosive and powerful, energetic vocals. Both of them have a lot of presence on stage in the way they perform, obviously, but also in their vocals. Like I said, they both join the song, and from the first line of both of them, they are there. They have this strong entry into the song, very powerful. They're instantly creating this atmosphere that's drawing you in. They're telling the story, and the way they are singing with each other as a duet is not just them individually both singing their parts. It's like a conversation, it's a dialogue that in combination with the lyrics creates this tension on stage. I also like the way that the deliveries by both of them switch from sometimes powerful talking or spoken word and then into melodic singing. I think that stylistic element adds a lot of tension and a lot of this drama that I'm talking about. And what's obviously also adding to that is the whole arrangement. That's also great. It's this orchestral, cinematic, symphonic sound with strings, brass elements, this cinematic percussion. In the beginning already this choir, and that sound, that arrangement in combination with their vocals and their way of performing on stage gives me the vibe, reminds me a little bit of almost something like an opera, a tragic opera or something. Not that I know anything about operas, but it's what I'm imagining it to be. Obviously in a more modern way, but I like it a lot. I think I don't even really have to say much about the lyrics because Michael summed it up perfectly already. The message I read by him in the beginning is telling pretty much everything about the story. I think it's this Bonnie and Clyde scenario where the man is losing his mind over the love to this woman, that he chooses death over life without her. It's obviously a pretty dark, twisted story where both sides of the relationship have a pretty passionate but also dark and weird view on love and on life. Michael said that the lyrics were changed a little bit for this performance with Lara Fabian, and at least in this version that I've now heard, and that's the only one I've heard, it's pretty much turning into a mutual thing that also shows her not being able to or not wanting to live without him, and she's I think saying something along the lines of being willing to give her life for this relationship pretty much. So it's lyrics that are also very dramatic, that are also extremely intense, that are very tragic, and that's also how this song sounds like. So thank you so much, Michael, for this request. This was a great performance. It's such a powerful song. I love the cinematic, tense atmosphere of the arrangement, and I absolutely loved both of those vocalists, both of their performances, and I mean performances, not just the way they are singing, but also the way they are interacting, the way they are delivering vocally, but also with the presence they have on stage. The song feels like one big climax, more or less. It, of course, also has some cool build-ups and tension and release moments here and there. The vocals contrast each other in such a great way. His deeper, raspier voice and her clean, extremely powerful delivery. She has moments where she shows a lot of range, a lot of very nice high, longer notes. Both of them are delivering with a lot of emotion in a way that's almost a little over the top, but in a positive way, because this is the vibe, that this is the sound, this is fitting, because like I said 1,000 times already, sounding like a broken record, but this has so much drama, this has this theatrical sound, this theatrical atmosphere, this musical theater opera vibe, where it is about intense emotions, and they are doing that in a great way. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Light it up, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable.
Neon heartbeat.
Light it up, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable.
Neon heartbeat, beat.